All right, here we are. We officially got our skimmer installed. It's all encased in gravel. There's a 4-inch drain coming off the bottom. Massive. That drain runs down. This is all gravel. And then it runs all the way through. Then we pick up on a separate line another 4-inch bottom drain, goes all the way through, and then we're going to 45 into the IBC tote. This skimmer line here, little cluckers, there we go. That comes off the bottom drain there, right there, goes down into the gravel. This is all gravel around here to catch the surrounding water coming off of the patio. That should drain into there, and then the water should channel through underneath the pond, and then the pond liner, all the way through. This is geofabric, or separation fabric on the bottom, and there we have our corrugated line, perforated corrugated line, which is going to go out right next to the IBC tote, and that's going to relieve the groundwater, or any groundwater underneath the pond. And then once we get here, you'll see that's our bottom drain piping, and that is our skimmer piping. We're going to try to 45 it right into the IBC tote. Boom, boom, with some uniseals. That is going to be our settlement tank. I'm going to divide it into chambers with different filtration, and it's going to be loaded with bio balls. I'm not doing this rock, eco, all that stuff. It's too hard to clean. I had a small 125-gallon pond. The muck that built up in the bottom of it was crazy. Oh, there he goes. Looks like we smashed a car. Look at the cluckers.
Cluckers.
Look at them. They're loving it too right now.
Lit up as a laser.
His laser beam. He's got the laser on his butt. Look at him. They got plenty of worms here to dig up. This is awesome. So there we go. And then what's nice about this is the drain for the IBC tote.
Then if you see any other cars that you found in the dirt, put them on here.
Put them on the smash list?
And I'll smash them.
It sounds good. Well, there you go. This is almost 25 feet long by 12 feet across when we're all done. We'll see if we can come up here. Let's start, as soon as I tie these pipes in, I'm going to start backfilling this. But look at this. I mean, the IBC tote is perfect for this. We got our valve right here. I don't know which way it goes. Here we go. There you go. And then we could put our connector on here, or we could change it out. And then my plan is to, inside of this tote at the bottom, I'm going to make an air manifold. I'll make a video of it. We're going to drop it in, and we'll probably put like 3 bars, and then come up with a 3/4 inch line with an air attachment. And that is going to be our agitator. So when the time comes, we'll see how dirty the pond gets. And on a cleanup, yo, what's up? You smashed it?
Smash the little.
Oh, finish it off. Why don't you put some boots on, bro? So we're going to do an air manifold. We're going to sit that in the bottom, and then that air manifold will have holes in it, and then we're going to blast it with air at the bottom to agitate everything, and then open this valve up and dump all the garbage out. It's going to work perfectly. I got it all mapped out. So our next thing is to get these two lines, run them into the IBC tube. But here you go. This is our detail for our center of our pond, right in the middle. Got our fabric. It's basically just separation fabric. Drain, drain, and then this is our ground drain here. This is gonna work spectacular. And then any water, which I did notice when I was digging, the ground was real wet up front near the patio. So I have a feeling we're holding water. So with this setup here, this is actually going to be the bottom of the pond, which is about 48 inches. From 2 inches down from the patio is our water line going across. And then from that water line down to the gravel is going to be our finished bottom. I'll fabric it again with the heavy 8-ounce fabric, and then put our liner in real nice. This is going to work out perfectly. Took me a little while to figure it out, but this is the best way to go. We're going to do some rock. We're going to do a band of rock here, all along the patio. Where the skimmer is, the patio is higher. Over here, it's about 4 or 5 inches lower. So we use this measurement here to set our skimmer height across.
Dude,
now when we rock it in,
I got another thing to smash.
What is that?
It's one of my cars that I bought, but has no wheels to the front, so I want to smash.
All right, it sounds like a candidate. I like it.
Yeah.
Smash it up, bro. So then when we set our stone here all along the edge, we have nothing but stone exposed. We shouldn't see the liner. You'll just see the edge of the stone there, all the way across and around. And then we're going to cut down. We're going to do 20 inches down, 20 inches over, and then it's about 20 more inches down from there. And then that hits our bottom. And we'll be good to go. I'm so excited. This is great. But this is the kind of stuff we ran into. Roots. Look at this. Roots. Rock. This was not an easy dig. Look at that. That's my hand. So, I understand, you know, why this stuff like this costs so much. Because, especially once you start digging, and you start to run into all these big rocks, they have to be dealt with, and there's a lot of them, and that can really start to drive your costs up for installing a pond. You know, once you start digging, you know, you could start digging and say, oh my God, the ground needs to be amended. We need to pull all the soil out, bring new soil in, retamp it, refill it, and then dig the pond, which I was almost there with this. But thankfully, we have our rake bucket from Rhinox. Fantastic product. We rake through all this stuff, and we get all the stone out. I'll rake it again, and again and again until I get everything out, all the big stuff. And then I'll fill this back in, tamp it, clean dirt, and then I'll do my next shelf. And I'll come through with the machine and take it out.
Dude, I put it in the tanker.
Oh boy. Look at that, dude. Wow. Yo, dude, excuse me. Where's your safety glasses at? Violation. Yep, so there we go. I'll make an updated video when I tie these drain lines in. But there you go. Should work perfect.